Imagine living in the Trump-inspired country Farage wants us to become, where there's no NHS. So patients are hit with crippling insurance bills or denied healthcare altogether. That is Trump's America. Don't let it become Farage's Britain. Farage's Britain, where we would pay Putin for expensive fossil fuels and destroy our beautiful countryside with fracking while climate change rages on. That is Trump's America. Don't let it become Farage's Britain, where gun laws are rolled back. So schools have to teach our children what to do in case of a mass shooting. Trump's America. Don't let it become Farage's Britain, where social media barons are free to poison young minds with impunity. Trump's America. Don't let it become Farage's Britain.
Well, little surprise to say that the Reform UK leader Nigel Farage responded on X saying, "Just watching poor Ed Davey speak, he is obsessed with me. I'm happy to pay for a psychiatrist." Well, let's bring in our deputy political editor, Sam Coates, who joins us from Bournemouth. And Sam, it's fair to say we played that clip there, a fair bit of time paid to reform. But Sir Ed Davey also got his sights set on Labour and also the Conservatives. A particular key goal he pointed out there was at the next general election, the Lib Dems want to win more seats than the Tory party.
So I'm a little bit more than half an hour since Ed Davey walked off stage behind me here in Bournemouth, where he presented the choice at the next election actually as a battle between Reform UK, Nigel Farage's party, and the Liberal Democrats. One of the most striking features of the speech, actually, is that Ed Davey did not mention Keir Starmer by name. The Liberal Democrats are an opposition party. They did not oppose the government beyond one line where it said, where he said that it had little vision. The Liberal Democrats, in many ways, have an interesting job to do. The job of party conference speech is twofold. It's to get noticed, and that's why you saw those lines about potentially Nigel Farage changing the gun laws. That actually goes back to something that Nigel Farage said in 2014. It's not current. He was in charge of 2 political parties ago, leader of UKIP when he said that. But I think that's part of trying to just seek attention at moments like this. You've also got to rally the troops and give you a sense of the direction for the party itself, and it very much is something that Ed Davey wants to challenge and position as a party that is trying to halt Nigel Farage. But it does that by trying to build on the kind of successes that we saw at the last election. Ed Davey has been actually a very successful Liberal Democrat leader. He got 72 MPs elected last year in the general election. A lot of those were from Tory shires, ex-Tory areas, home counties and places like that. And a lot of, I think, the Liberal Democrat strategy is to build on that. You can get there using the same kind of strategy, get over 100 seats. There are some in the audience, some MPs who want a sort of bigger, bolder strategy with more emphasis on social justice, but that might come at the expense of some of those Tory shire areas. So there's a bit of kind of strategic debate about where the party should go next. But the job of Ed Davey, I think, today was to hammer home the idea that he could provide a credible opposition to Nigel Farage. That, of course, will be quite a crowded market. There are going to be all sorts of people that want to make the Reform leader the bogeyman at the next election, but that was the job that Ed Davey set himself today, and I think those were the most memorable moments from today's speech.